This morning, firefighters are still on scene in western Travis County trying to completely snuff out that wildfire that's burning through a giant Hollywood movie set.
The blaze is off Hamilton Pool Road, and officials believe a lightning strike sparked a brush fire around 6:30 yesterday evening. Let's get the latest live now from our Kate Wida on the scene. Kate, good morning.
Good morning. Well, we just received an update from the U.S. Forest Service concerning this fire and some good news. They tell us it's now 75% contained out here. I want to introduce Mike Ferris. He is with the U.S. Forest Service. So give us the latest of what happened out here.
Yes, good morning. We have 75% containment on the fire. Last night, firefighters were able to use the equipment, the dozers, and the task force that was here to get a complete line around the fire. The weather last night was very favorable. Of course, it allowed us to make progress.
All right, and talk about the Alamo movie set, because that was really the main piece on this property.
Yes, I haven't had a chance to see it firsthand this morning, and last night, of course, it was still dark. But I understand that out of about a dozen buildings, maybe 8 or 9 of them have actually burned.
There was nothing else on this property. It was private property for the most part?
There's some scattered residences throughout the property, and none of those were directly affected.
Well, that's excellent news. And as far as how it started, any idea at this point?
It's unknown at this time. The fire marshal will be out first thing this morning, and will begin his or her investigation. Also, we'll have air attack up this morning once we break the light, and they'll take a look at it from the sky and see what else we're going to need for the rest of the day.
Yeah, I was going to say, what is the plan for today to get 100% containment on this?
Well, we'll continue to reinforce the control lines, the dozer lines, and of course we're working off one of the road systems here. So, and then also get in there and start to do mop up and make sure that the edges of the fire are cold.
And how do you feel about the weather conditions? I mean, it seems like compared to all the other fires we've had recently, you guys were able to get a hold of this one pretty quickly.
Well, of course, with the storm last night, front that came through, there was quite a bit of gusty wind with it, and that probably helped spread the fire as much as it did. But once that laid down and humidity came up last night, it provided some favorable conditions for firefighters to take action, get ahead of it.
And that will continue today, you think?
Yes, I believe so. My understanding is the weather conditions are favorable till Friday, and then we'll see what happens.
All right. Well, good work on your part. Mike Ferris with U.S. Forest Service, thank you so much for joining us this morning. And I do know one of the things they had talked about, what they were going to look into as a possible cause, was maybe lightning. So, of course, we'll keep you posted on that. But as he mentioned, about 9 of the 10 or 11 structures from the Alamo movie set have been destroyed out here. For now, we're live in Southwest Travis County. Kate Wida, KXAN News.